We must go in search of it again.
Oh my goodness. Hi guys.
Hey everyone.
I feel like we haven't done this in a while together.
Long.
I mean, I've been working hard. I don't know what this guy's been doing, but I've been working hard, showing up.
Sleeping, relaxing, eating bonbons, doing absolutely nothing really at all with my life.
Yep.
No.
Yep. We all know who does the real work around here.
Yep. Sawyer.
Sawyer.
He's the only one getting into stuff.
Sawyer's working on something in his diaper.
Oh, yeah. All
So,
sorts of trouble.
We've been a little MIA.
We have been.
I feel like we did all these videos and then we kind of disappeared a little bit.
We did. We're there. It's Christmas time, and then bam, we're gone.
We drove people crazy and then we disappeared.
Yep. So we were hanging out, and then something happened.
Something did
happen. Yeah.
Something did happen.
Yep.
Oops.
Oops is right.
Oops. We did it again.
Done. No, not Britney Spears.
So we had plans. We were going to do this big fancy picture, or we were going to do this big fancy thing.
And then we decided we are not fancy.
We are not fancy.
Not at all. And we are run down and tired.
We work too hard and we spend way too much time doing other stuff to organize our whole family and do a picture.
Put thoughts together into ideas of stuff to do. So,
yeah.
If you haven't put it together already, we decided an even half dozen, need to add one more into the mix. Yes, that is number 6 tonight. We are announcing to the world.
It has been
that we
confirmed.
are that crazy.
It has been confirmed. It's a puppy.
It's not a puppy. It would be nice if it was a puppy.
There's only one puppy.
Yeah.
Guppy.
Guppy?
Yep. What are we announcing again?
That we're having another baby.
What?
Yep. You didn't know?
Just kidding.
I took a test and found out that you're pregnant.
How does that work?
I peed on the stick, told me pregnant.
Yep. It's been confirmed.
It's true.
There's
I'm
only one
for 2 now.
There's only one in there. Thank the Lord.
Yes. No
one.
twins.
We're not that crazy people.
Yeah, we were debating okay, is it really the end, or do we want to go, because I didn't really want to get out of the baby season and then jump back in that stream again. So we're like, and then God made up our mind for us. So
we're just gonna live in this baby ocean for a while.
Yes, for
We're just gonna
another season. Thanks.
We're gonna change
Savannah.
diapers forever.
Rachel.
Forever.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are super excited. We've also been super busy because of it, logistically figuring things out. I've been super tired because, I'm having to... No. I'm totally teasing. No. My wife is awesome, but if you know anything about her journey, like pregnancy hormones, they take that energy and they just drain. That little life, that little raspberry, or what is it now?
I don't know.
Kumquat or something?
I think it's like a plum.
A plum? Yeah.
We
that
have
little
a plum.
is taking
We are
all the
growing
energy.
A plum.
Yes.
Yeah, so for those of you just joining, we announced that we are having another baby. Kind of crazy. Number 6. We actually are going to tell you what we're going to have.
Yeah, we don't even know yet. We have there's a panorama genetic test that my wife did, which is super cool. We did it with Sawyer and Isaiah. Yeah. So they can test your blood, and the baby's blood is in there too, and so they can find out all sorts of genetic things. So
it's so crazy because back in the day, I mean, I have a 19-year-old. Back in the day, you had to wait and hope your fuzzy ultrasound would reveal the gender and that your baby would cooperate and they wouldn't be like, hey, stand there, don't look at, And now it's crazy that we're 12 weeks in a day, that you can find out what you're having that fast. And I'm such a planner. For all you people who don't find out what you're having, I don't know how you do it.
We are not
I have to know right away. So I'm excited. We don't really have a vote either way.
No.
Boy or girl.
My mom is definitely praying a girl So
Yes.
we will either make her day or break her heart tonight. Sorry, Mom.
She came to visit us, and she just kept throwing girl names out
Yep,
constantly.
yep.
Yeah. We're going to name it Baby Barracuda.
Baby Barracuda. Yes.
Baby Barracuda.
Wow.
So for those of you who don't know, we actually have this funny thing that started with Isaiah. His middle name is Danger.
It's
and
real.
then
Yes.
we need to figure out how to repeat that. So then Sawyer is Rogue.
Sawyer Rogue Smith.
But we almost named him Sawyer Barracuda Smith.
And it was
This is
just
what happens
too
when you're-
ridiculous. So the
Yeah.
final child might just get the ultimate ridiculousness.
This is what happens when you're overly tired in the hospital and your
You're making
husband
naming
in the
decisions.
middle of the night is just throwing out names, and I'm all Barracuda. That sounds
Barracuda.
like a great name. So we're gonna revive Barracuda, and we're gonna name it Baby Barracuda until it's born.
Yes. Yep.
Um,
we're those people that like kind of like throw names around, but we don't like land on anything until like they show up, and then we're like,
You look like
Though it's totally been off because Isaiah is the biggest scaredy cat in the world. So
He is.
unless it's like, oh no, danger, not like danger.
yeah, he's more like danger,
Danger.
Mama, danger,
Danger.
and we were like really hoping for danger.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
And then Sawyer is like our total rogue baby.
He is, but he's also the one that's he's the one that's climbing the
Oh my
food
gosh.
rack and going to.
He's like
Yep.
scaling the shelves and climbing on top of the
He's
table.
fearless, going up slides and like going down with like no guarantee that someone's
Yeah.
going to be there for him.
So this baby number 6 is really going to have to like bring the game because he's got some big brothers, or she has got some big brothers to compete with.
Yep.
So we will find out.
And the parents are tired, so everything's just going to be sort of half done,
Yeah.
Good luck, Rent's due at the end of the month.
There's
So,
your
if you don't know so far, we have our oldest, Christopher,
19.
19. Next in line is Matthew, who is
17.
17. Emma coming in at 14, the
Yeah.
one girl so far. And then Isaiah, who is
3.
just turned 3 in February. And then Sawyer, who is 14 months.
He's 16 months.
16 months.
Close enough. Close
16 months. I had that right a while ago. I was thinking he was a year and 6 months and 16 months. So,
enough. Yeah.
yeah,
16
I was wrong
months.
there. Hey, Nicola. Thank you.
So we are going to find out
Yep.
what we are having.
Yep. You're
Right
going
there.
to,
You can't
it
see.
won't. Yeah.
We're
it
gonna
won't work.
click the little button.
The view report, and we are going to get all the data about what is to come and share it with you guys as we get it.
And we already know that we're like low risk for all the other stuff.
Yes,
so,
yeah, that's like right up front, which is kind of cool. They tell you low risk, like they're not like making a viewer report and seeing like what's happened.
Oh, you have to download the.
Oh, I have to
Wow.
download. Wow,
You ruined
that
the-
was so uneventful. I have to download download the PDF, guys. It's happening right now.
I know. Some people do smoke. They do
Yep.
balloons. They do a cake where they cut it open and do this big thing. We're just gonna sit here in my office and read our report
Yes.
with you guys.
Yep. Man, there's a lot of information here,
It's right there.
and it's all sciencey. Oh, there it is. Yes, I'm like looking for the words, and it's the symbol.
Oh, we should have had like is it a yeah.
Yep. It's a girl. My mom can be happy. And your mom, the pencil test again coming through.
Yes.
Baby girl on the way. All that boy clothing, baby boy clothing we have. Anyone wants it, it's yours. We
Our
don't
last
need to hang
one,
on to it.
our last one just blew all of our supplies out of the water.
Yep.
All those, containers of baby clothes I've been saving. Wow.
Yeah. Although it is following the pattern. Boy, boy, girl.
She may
Boy,
not
boy,
appreciate baby barracuda.
A girl named Barracuda. That would be terrifying. That might be
Oh, my
good though.
goodness.
Terrify the boys.
Oh,
Stay
my
away.
Well, that's awesome because now we have 2 boys, a girl, and 2 boys and a girl.
Wow.
So it's like this complete little package.
That's crazy. So yeah, that's our news. Sorry we've been MIA with life and the babiness. We will try to do more live videos of our random and crazy life that we do.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I was so sick the first couple months. I was so miserable.
Yeah,
it was
that was where we were in January. We talked up the marriage laws game, and there was. You did some stuff, but we were gone.
She says you can just, don't throw out the blue jeans and just throw some pink in there.
Just add in some pink, a few bows, and yep.
Yeah. You guys, the first couple months, I seriously just carried around a bottle of peppermint, and I was huffing it all the time.
Because
Josh can attest. It was rough. I felt terrible, and I'm starting to feel better now. But now, I just want to sleep all day.
Hey, Susan.
It's amazing how much work it takes to grow.
Another
a baby.
Human being.
You forget each time you're like, oh man, that's right. This is how tired it makes me. So, yeah.
It was also funny because I'm like, babe, I just, finished this giant batch of beer. We can start tasting and have people over and... Nope.
No. I'm going to have to stick to my mocktails.
Your mocktails?
My Ninja and LaCroix.
Yeah.
And
which is tasty.
I just stared jealously at Josh's homebrew beer and his wine,
yes.
which I can't have any of for a very, very long time. But that's okay.
Yep.
Ninja's awesome.
It is.
For the baby.
Yep.
So, anyways.
It's a little developing.
Yep.
Little developing. I'm going to have to start using her. I'll be my pronouns.
Yep.
Her. Wow.
I kind of had a feeling.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it the peeing on the baking soda?
Okay, so how many crazy tests are there out there?
There's so many.
To find out if you're having a boy or a girl. So my mom did the pencil string test on my arm where you see if it's going back and forth or it's going in a circle. And then what is the other one? There's all these crazy tests. And then someone told me if you this sounds so gross, I'm sorry you guys. But if you take baking soda and you add your, pee to it and it foams, it's a boy, and then if it doesn't, it's a girl, which totally doesn't follow science.
No, that's total science right there. Feistiness, is no.
And then there's the whole Chinese gender calendar. So we did all of it to find out, and so far most of the things said girl and then some things said boy.
Yep.
So, but we had both grandmas very convinced that it was a girl, so of course, grandmas are always right.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
Jesus
the crazy thing is that we got a phone call to take another foster placement.
And we had just found out, and then we get this call, and I'm like, man, in this season, and we were borderline considering it. That was probably before the full effects had set in, and I was like, praying about it, trying to figure out, and I'm like, what are their names? And it was Faith and Hope. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How do you not take Faith and Hope? But I looked at, remembering Sawyer and everything, and I was just, but they ended up with a great home. They had a great placement, and they are doing great together. So it's awesome. God answered that prayer, because I was just
it's so hard to say no sometimes, or know when to say no.
Little people.
The really funny story is how I told Josh that we were pregnant. So around Christmas time, I was already pregnant. I didn't know it. But, you post your family picture and you put some cute emojis and you add all this stuff. And so I posted our family picture and I put all these cute emojis. In fact, it's still on my Instagram. I didn't correct that one. I corrected my Facebook picture with the emojis. But my oldest is like, Mom, I don't understand the emojis. And I was like, what are you talking about? You have a Samsung. You just can't see my emojis.
You're not seeing them. It's because it's Apple.
Yeah, and then he's like, Mom, there's 6 emojis. And I did the kids' little emojis. I have one for each of my children that I use. He's like, there's 6 emojis. And I was like, what? And so I scrolled up. And I had accidentally put in an extra baby that was supposed to be Sawyer.
Are you trying to tell me something?
He's like, yeah, Mom, are you trying to tell me something? I was like, oh, oops.
No.
Oops. I didn't mean to put that extra baby emoji, but it was a prophetic emoji, people.
Prophetic emojis. It's a real thing.
Because on Christmas, we were pregnant. We just didn't
we didn't know it.
Yet.
Yep. And we're like, no, that's, no, we're not trying to know subliminal. Oh, but we actually were.
We were. And so I was like, oh, that's funny. And so I just erased it on the Facebook. It's still on the Instagram. I just saw it the other day. But then I started like not feeling that good. And then, you know, things aren't coming that should. And I was like, this is fun. I'm just stressed or, you know. And so we went to the dollar store and I went in without Josh and I bought one of those cheap little like tests and hid it in my pocket because I don't know why, but I did. And then
Still acting like you're like 16, you know, like, oh no.
I brought it home and I went in the bathroom without telling him and I took it and I was like so expecting nothing to happen. And when it turned this very, very definite pink with 2 lines, I was like, oh my gosh, I am pregnant with my dollar store test. Who uses those, right? Those things are accurate.
Yes.
Those are accurate and cheap.
I think with Sawyer you took like 4 or 5.
I did like 4 or 5 of them just to make sure because his was,
it was
really
early
faint.
and it was faint.
Yeah. So I didn't tell Josh, but I think I was just in shock. And he kept asking me what was wrong. And I'm like, nothing.
She kept, you know.
Nothing.
She
Everything's
can't
fine.
keep a secret, but I don't always know what it is. And she just gets these facial expressions. I'm like, there's something there, but I don't know. Like, is
So
it just a
then-
burrito not sitting right? What's
know.
going on?
Indigestion.
Yeah.
So then the next morning, I was like, I can't keep this from him because I don't keep anything from him. I'm like, I'm going to tell him. But this is going to be fun.
Except some of your purchases.
Amazon will never tell. Shh, Amazon. Quiet, Amazon. Shh, be quiet. And the funny thing is,
My phone bings every time.
you can literally see all my purchases.
Yep.
Whatever. They're all good purchases.
They are. They're great purchases. I'm totally teasing. Like, she buys the best stuff.
So then that morning I came out and I was like, oh my gosh, Josh, remember that time around Christmas when I posted that picture and I accidentally put like extra emojis? You know, wasn't that funny? Right? Wasn't that funny? And then he goes,
I totally
yeah.
wasn't
And
picking
he was
up
like,
on at all what she was putting down.
he
I
was
think it's
working
like,
on something.
Yeah, I was working
And then I
on
was
work,
like,
actually.
I know.
I was doing emails. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that was funny.
and then I was like, well, you know the really funny part? And
Did
you're
she
like,
just
you're like, you're not that funny, are
Yeah.
you? You're messing with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You have a dark sense of humor, but it's not. And she just
Yep.
stood there. It was like for like a minute. She's like,
you know what's the really funny part? We're actually pregnant. That
Yep.
baby was a prophetic emoji.
it was one of those moments where I actually, I'm like, I am like pretty sure she's not messing with me, but at any moment the gotcha could come, and then it set in that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, there's another.
Number 6. And you know what's really funny? I'm going to turn 40 the same month.
Yep.
40. And I'll have 6 babies.
Yep.
6 children. Not 6 babies. No.
No.
Not
No.
6 babies.
No.
6
No.
children.
No.
Anyways, guys, that's our news. That's why
Yep.
we've been a little MIA,
Yep.
not hanging around as much.
Yep.
I just was having a really hard time in the evening, and it's usually when we would do like video things together.
Yep.
And so we just kind of like hunkered down while I wasn't feeling that
We're
great.
also going through things with Isaiah and other things. If you
Yeah.
saw some of, I think we did do a video on that.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff going
Yep.
on all at the same time.
Yep. It's been a busy season.
Yep. So,
But we
anyways,
missed you guys, and we're glad that you tuned in and hung out. And thanks for all the congrats. Like, we are super excited. We hope people are excited for us and don't just think we're hoarding children.
yeah, we're getting greedy.
Yeah,
we're
we
getting
are.
greedy with the children.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, thanks so much for joining us, you guys, and have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. And we will chat again soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.